Hello and welcome! Today we're in the Tier 9 Austro-Hungarian destroyer, the Jäger. And we're in a division with Strefs. Remember the guy who was really good at Yugamo? Well, he is playing the Yugamo. Also, the voiceover that I'm using is Azur Lane's New Jersey. And this is a really interesting match because there's only 2 battleships. Jäger is a torpedo-focused destroyer. As a result, I would really like to mostly fight battleships instead of 4 destroyers or 6 cruisers or something. But hey, you can't always get what you want. So, we're still going to have to use our torpedoes effectively. Now, I really like the Jäger. One of the reasons is because she has good concealment range. Look, I'm spotting that Kitakaze, she isn't spotting me, and she's gonna turn around and actually not spot me at all. And this is one of the reasons why I like this ship. The other one is that it has great torpedoes. Having triple launchers means they load quickly. Also, wait, what is that Humphreys doing? I'm gonna have to get a little further so I don't get spotted. But is that guy dead? Because he's already at half HP and he's barely through his turn. Well, that's gonna be a quick game for him. A very super ship right there, guys. Very super. Goodbye. I guess he didn't expect a Stalingrad, a radar Minotaur, and a Des Moines. I'm not sure which of them would have been in range to radar, but I'm sure something would have been. Okay. There's a radar going on, so we know that this cap zone should be safe right now. Because there was nothing spotted by the radar. I'm gonna still head towards the island to be safe from torpedoes. I also want to go sideways so I don't run into the enemy and get spotted by accident. I guess that Dalarna got kinda lucky that he spawned on the other side of... Oh, hello Kitakaze! She's advancing, she's gonna spot me. I'm gonna have to hide behind the island. I would like to point out that my team is advancing with me. I mean, our Prince Ruprecht is literally in the cap zone. There's a Stalingrad next to the cap zone, a Minotaur with radar is actually pushing up. There's a Des Moines also coming. This is some great teamwork. And we've actually cleared the destroyers on this side of the map. So now I can go do the thing I really like doing in the ship, which is sail close to the enemies and then drop torps from relatively close range to them. Because it's just fun that way. And this is one of the reasons why I changed my skill build a little bit and actually took RPF. I had to give up Survivability Expert for it, which is unfortunate, but I feel like knowing that whether there's a surprise destroyer somewhere or isn't is more important than having extra HP. It would be nice to have that extra HP, but I would have to either give up torpedo power or the HP. And because it's a random battle and I want to have fun, I decided to give up the HP. Also, the enemies are doing the best strategy available to fight against torpedo destroyers, which is to sail away, because there's very little you can actually do to them when they're actually sailing away. But I suspect that they're not doing it because of me. I think they're doing it because we have a Stalingrad, Des Moines, Minotaur, Brest, Jäger and Yugamo pushing up, and all they have are cruisers. So I suspect that... Wait, why is that Minotaur turning in? What are you doing, Minotaur? Do you, like, not see the ships you're up against? You know they have radar, right? Like, all 3 of them have radar. What are you doing? I mean, it's gonna halt me for a little bit, but... I mean, Minotaur just found out what radar is, I guess. Goodbye. Yep, there she goes. I don't know what her plan was. That was never gonna work out well. Okay, I guess we just keep pushing. Also, the two enemy battleships are in one spot, surprisingly. Minotaur Torps, Shima Torps. I think we're gonna be fine. Jinan Torps. Something behind us got it. Oh. I guess the Stalingrad got hit by all of the Minotaur line of torpedoes. Unfortunate, but we'll still keep going. RPF tells us exactly where to expect Shimakaze to be, and that's extremely good news. I do outspot the Shima by like a little bit, I think 100 or 200 meters, and so we would have some warning, but I suspect that she is basically in full retreat because we have a Minotaur pushing. And eventually the Des Moines is gonna push too, I think. I'm gonna torp the Jinan smoke, because, well, if I get lucky, that's very good news for everyone. More torpedoes. Again, I love the fact that my team is pushing. This is amazing. Like, seriously amazing. Also, the Dalarna is keeping both of the battleships busy, I think. Will we get lucky with those torpedoes? Who knows? But there's another radar. Smoke isn't very effective when you're up against basically only radar cruisers. Is that Goliath's job just to eat torps? It sure feels that way. Jinan was taken out. Ooh, we're gonna get some nice torps on the Daisen. We're at 7 kilometers. Getting closer. I'm gonna actually have to turn away, otherwise I'll get spotted, and that would ruin it. So I launched the first torps on the line and the second set behind, because what people do, or what people should do, is you should slow down and start turning into the torps, because that allows you to minimize the number of hits you take. So the second set would be more effective, but apparently this guy has not heard about WASD yet, so he just ate 9 torpedoes, like it's nothing. Jäger torpedoes definitely don't do the most damage. I mean, see, he still has half HP left. If I had been a Yugumo and he ate 9 torps, he'd be dead. But that's okay. We're just gonna have to launch some more torpedoes later. Ooh, my RPF just jumped to the other side. That means there's a Shimakaze behind me. So I tell my teammate, Strefs, because I know Strefs really likes gunfighting other destroyers in his Japanese destroyers for some reason. I am being a little indecisive. I should be turning my guns onto the Shima right now, but I really want to torp this Conqueror first, and this honestly wastes time. But I trust Strefs, okay? I believe Strefs can take care of the Shima with the guns. Now that I've finished torping, I might as well turn my ship and engage the Shima. So if we sink the Shima, I can go blind, or quiet. Although, won't this actually end the game? They're at 40 points? Yeah. 8 torp hits on the Conqueror, and that's goodbye. Almost a double strike too. Yeah. This team was amazing. I mean, we basically ended up enveloping the enemy team. $126k damage, 25 torpedo hits. We only kept the one base, but that was enough. The main thing was that the team pushed through that gap and actually ended up just taking out everyone. Look at this. All 4 destroyers are the top 4 spots. But honestly, this is a little misleading. The cruisers definitely played their part. The Des Moines, the Stalingrad, the Minotaur, all of their pushing and radaring is what basically enabled us to do this, since this took out their destroyers. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons and patron. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.